So I want to say welcome to everybody on the call. Great to see you all. My name is AJ. I'm the Vice President for East and West Africa for NeoLife. And it's always great to be on these forums. I love it. I love interacting with all of you. It's a pity that I can't see all of you, in physical. Nothing beats sitting in a room together and talking about this amazing business. So a little bit about myself. I've been in business now for 40 years. That's 40 years. I've loved every year of it. I've been with NeoLife now for, I'm going 5.5 years, probably the best 5.5 years of my life. The only regret I have in life is I wish I'd started with NeoLife 30 years ago. But everything in life happens for a reason, and there's a reason why everything happens. So it's exciting to be here. I'm excited to be here. So I'm just going to share a couple of slides with you and talk you through our amazing opportunity that we have in this business. And I just want to say straight out that that our company's been going since 1958. So can you imagine? 65 years this year. Wow. I mean, it's older than me. And it's probably going to go for another 165 years, who knows? Probably it's going to certainly outlive a lot of us. So who are we? Who is NeoLife? What are we about? What are we trying to achieve in this fantastic world that we live in? And what is the opportunity for you sitting here? So you might be sitting here and saying, and this call today and saying, what is in it for me? So NeoLife, Pascal touched on it. We give everyone the power to live healthier and happier lives. And network marketing is a proven model. It's been going since 1887. The first network marketing company ever was Avon, which is still going very well today, by the way. Avon, Justine. And ours is more specific to nutrition as well as home care and some beauty products. And we're big in Africa. We're over 15 countries, been in East Africa since 1996 or so, going on to 25 years, 26 years. West Africa the same, been in Southern Africa since 1971. So who are we? We're a transformative community. And this is our house and our structure. Imagine this being a house with a roof and pillars and a foundation. So we spoke about our values. Pascal spoke about them. And this is the foundation. Every business has a foundation. Any organization has a foundation with guiding principles that keeps us centered and focused. And it's all about making sure that our distributors, our partners, everybody has a shot at making money and being successful, whatever you may deem as successful. So what is our pillars, if you like? Our pillars are quality products without compromise. And that really is true. People say, wow, NeoLife products are expensive, but I can assure you that the quality that you are getting is in line with what you pay, and you get good value at the end of the day, because people want products that work. They don't want imitation products. They don't want products that do not work. That sounds obvious, but it's very key. Ultimate low-risk business startup. For a minimal amount of money, I think in Southern Africa, it's around about 1,000 Rand. In South Africa, other markets, probably close to $60 or so. It's a minimum startup. You go and try and start up a real corporate franchise, fast food or some sort of franchise business. You're going to be in for a lot of money. Minimum 7-8 million Kenyan shillings, or around about a million or even more than 1 million Rand, certainly closer to 5 million or so Rand. So I'm just giving you the fundamentals of our business. And we're family owned and we treat you like family. I think that's key. If you're a person on this call today and you're thinking, what are my opportunities with NeoLife? And I think it starts with the way that we treat each other, help each other, and it is truly like a family. It's owned by a family and we treat it like family. So what is our cause or our purpose? Is to end the trend of poor health and financial stress. Now, think about it carefully. Sometimes the two are interwoven, they're interconnected. Poor health and financial stress. We eat fast food, we don't eat as healthy as what we should eat. and then our bank balances or our financial situations are not as healthy as what they could be. And there are a lot of challenges in the economies that we live in, certainly in Africa or all over the world. We're trying to recover from post-COVID, and now there's all kinds of other things making it worse for us. But you know what? NeoLife finds a way. NeoLife helps people to get themselves out of financial stress. So who are we? We're a worldwide nutrition company operating in over 50 countries. We've been in business, like I said, since 1958 and trusted by millions of satisfied customers and business partners. Together, we will end the trend. You know, our products are core to who we are. Our products are the vehicle. People buy our products because they work, changes a lot of things in their lives. They use it in their homes to really clean their homes properly and very economically. They also use our products that help us to be healthy, preventative, as well as just, you know, if you want to be fit, there's our shake that helps you to maintain your appetite and to maintain your energy. We've got amazing products that help us all to benefit everyday supplements, home care products, as well as skincare products. You know, what's great about our company is that if you join, when you join, let's be optimistic, when you join, everything's taken care of. All the heavy lifting in the background, things that you don't normally would even worry or consider about. So the product gets to you, to our DC, everything's available for you, a lot of literature. You can order online if you want to. From a technology point of view, we are really advanced. We've got replicated websites that you can speak to the person that invited you to this meeting to give you more information. We really have embraced technology, and technology helps us. Technology just helps us. As human beings, technology helps us to make our lives easier, and it helps us to speed things up a bit. You have the product, we pay our commissions every single month on time, and we have all kinds of things that can help you, like the TNL app, which is on your phone. You can order online, and there's everything. There's also support that comes from the company. You know, people like Pascal and Betty will help you. They are distributors, they are leaders, PTs in our business. And then we have, in Kenya, we have a lot of people that can help locally to assist you in your business in our Kenya office, Tanzania office, and Uganda office. So we truly are a fully fledged business that's been around for a while that can help you. So, you know, we're now moving into the age of entrepreneurship, and I'll show you just now what I believe is a slide that can capture the spirit of an entrepreneur. And I believe personally that an entrepreneur is simply somebody, male or female, young or old, who simply wants to make money or a lot of money on their own terms. And that means working at their own time and pace and making as much money as they can. So what can you get as a NeoLife distributor, and what are the incentives? What are the benefits? Certainly you can get an extra income, part-time or full-time. You know, most of our distributors start off part-time, and their business becomes so successful that they eventually go full-time. And I must say that, you know, the majority of our promoters or our distributors in Africa are ladies, and they figure it out pretty quickly that they can make money part-time. Then a business becomes incredibly successful. They join full-time, if you like, and then invariably the partners also join them. So extra income, you know, residual income, or when we say residual income, this is certainly you can earn right until into your 90s, God willing. You know, you can take this business and pass it on to your children, and they can continue with it. So it's truly a generational business, transgeneration, if you like. You can hand this to your children, and they can do so to their children. What I like about this business is you really can be your own boss. You work your own hours, you're in control, and you can decide who you want to work with. It does come with quite a bit of responsibility. Being your own boss sounds quite nice, but it does come with a bit of responsibility, and that means putting in the effort, working hard, and making sure that you get the results that you want. It's also a low risk. It is a low risk business, and it's a big upside. You get rewarded for every step that you take in the business. There's consistency bonuses, there's step-up bonuses, and I'll share some slides with you a little bit later. We were in Turkey very recently. 2 weeks ago, we were in Istanbul, Turkey for our NeoLife vacation. What a fantastic event. We do it every year. We go to exotic locations. We have a lot of fun, but mostly we hand out a whole lot of bonus checks. These are bonus checks to distributors that have already achieved, and I'll share that with you as well. So there's a lot going on. There's incentives, there's travel, there's cash bonus. For those of you who want to stay, have never stayed in a 5-star hotel or been on an aircraft, it's also an opportunity to you to travel the world and meet other people that don't even understand your language. You don't understand their language, but the common language that we have in the world, which is opportunity and global language of helping each other to perform and truly achieve our life goals. We support each other, a transformative community. And as I say, we're on a mission to end the trend of poor health and financial stress. So there's a couple of things that you can think about. Instant entrepreneurship. The scary part is that as we're getting into tougher financial crunch in the world right now, there's a lot of unemployment, and especially amongst our youth. And I think it's important to remember that if you're a young person struggling to find a job, or perhaps you are underemployed, in other words, you don't have enough income, this is a great opportunity for you to start up, get going. It's not a difficult business. Let me say this to you, and I'm not trying to sell something to you. I'm telling you as it is. This business would not have lasted 65 years if it was complex or complicated, convoluting, and difficult to understand. It's a simple business, and there's a lot of people out there that are unemployed, and a lot of people that can really use this opportunity. Our middle income consumers in Africa, a lot of us spend our money straight after we received our salary. We blow that money within 5 or 10 days, in debt service, trying to pay back debt and credit cards, etc., etc. So, we're financially stressed out, not just in Africa, all over the world. And NeoLife gives you an opportunity to at least start getting some of your debt paid back. And it is the age of the entrepreneur. And like I said, guys like Elon Musk, he's an entrepreneur. He's a crazy entrepreneur. I mean, when he was in his early 20s, he used to sleep on his couch in his office and work 18 hours a day. He was just so obsessed with making a difference. And now you can see the results. He's probably the 2nd or 3rd richest person in the world. And I don't even think he's 45 yet. And he's a South African. And he was born in Pretoria. Wow. So it just shows you what can be done. Going into traditional business is quite risky. If you had to go and get a traditional franchise, it would cost you a lot of money, as well as, most businesses fail in the first year or so. So in NeoLife, you would never really fail. You may exit too soon, but we know most people stay when they join NeoLife. They stay with NeoLife. It does take a bit of effort, and it does take a bit of work, but I promise you the rewards are amazing. We have a solution. It's a big business. Trust me. It's 220 billion globally. There's over almost 120 million active distributors. Can you imagine $200 million being paid on a daily basis globally, just as commissions around the world? And guess what? The exciting part, the growth is coming from emerging markets. And emerging markets are like ourselves, India, China, Brazil, Mexico, Indonesia. These are emerging markets, and we're really becoming a player globally. So I thought I'd just put up what I believe is the 6 characteristics of an entrepreneur. So being an entrepreneur, it's really just a mindset and an energy. It's a mindset, it's an energy, it's an attitude. And I'll tell you what I think it is. And this is just a quick pick, if you like, to capture the essence of an entrepreneur. It's a person, male or female, young or old, doesn't matter. It's what's in your heart. They're willing to hustle for free before making money. What that means essentially is learning to do something and working hard, not necessarily for an instant reward, but working to build up your skills build up your knowledge. The second one is entrepreneurs embrace failures. Failure to an entrepreneur is kind of something like it's a learning curve, it's a learning step. They absorb it, they shake it off, they learn from it. Here's the one I like. Entrepreneurs are too ambitious to keep a job. That's kind of like saying, well, I need to move on and really leverage my own potential. They mind their own business, so they're very focused on what they do. And number 5 is giving up is not an option. You'll find entrepreneurs, they will do something, it fails, they move to the next thing. It fails, they move to the next thing. They keep going until they find either a company or products or a system or a way that they can make money. And then that's just the thing. Pascal said it. When you work in a job, you get paid for the 8 hours. An entrepreneur will make as much money as they can in 8 to 10 to 12 to 15 hours, how many hours they need, and they're not exchanging money for time, but they are using their time to make massive amounts of money. Is it difficult in the beginning? Of course it is. Everything is a bit difficult in the beginning until you learn to understand the products. And we're not all born salespeople. People say to me, IJ, I can't do this. I'm not a salesperson. You do not have to be a salesperson to be successful in this business. What you need to be, like Pascal says, is be teachable and have an open mind about how you can make money and learn from the people that have. It really is just a mindset. And then the last one is they believe in their dreams, even if nobody else believes in them. A lot of times, we sometimes don't even want to start because we think that the task is too big or too overwhelming. And that's so not true. In this business, you are taken care of by your sponsor, the person that invited you to this meeting. You're taken care of by the team that you join. You get taken care of by the staff and people like myself and Alan and Fred and Ludwig and Dennis and Godfrey and Catherine and Cynthia and Fred. You get looked after, right? Remember, we're a family. Now, the exciting parts. In Turkey, we gave away some big checks, over 50 checks. I'm only going to show you some of the checks. I can't show you all of them. I'll be here forever. But let me just show you some of the checks. So remember, this happens every year. We have incentives that you can work towards. And these are bonus checks. These are bonus checks. These are over and above your monthly income. These are over and above your other bonuses. This is every May, once a year. So there we have Zubaida, our PT from Tanzania, and she received her check in Turkey not so long ago, about 2 weeks ago or so. The next check we have is from our 4-diamond Abdul Razak Salih in Nigeria. He's a 4-diamond director, and he received this check. You can see that's just over $96,000. And then our beloved Charlie Barton, Charlie and Alta, they are just amazing individuals, just over $180,000 that Charlie received. And I can assure you that the checks that I've just shown you, these people get these kind of checks every year. If they can do it, so can you. And then the big check, which is none other than our 5-diamond director who lives in Lagos in Nigeria. His name is Afiz Tijani, and he's a young guy. I mean, Afiz is only 37. He started the business when he was 22, and he's achieved massive success. And his check was just very close to $224,000, which is close to 31 million shillings, Kenyan shillings, just over 526 million Tanzania shillings, just over 800,000 Ugandan shillings. And let me tell you something now. Afiz Tijani was sitting in a meeting just like you are now. It might have been in a room somewhere in Lagos a couple of years ago, and he started. And before he even started, he was sitting in a room just like you, thinking about how should I join? Should I take this opportunity and make it happen and make it work for me, which he did. So I just, from my side, in closing, I just want to say that NeoLife really is the life that you've been looking for. We're not just about money and product. We're about personal development. We're about helping people change their lives, move into a space where you are financially independent, then you become financially free. How do you do that? You do that by not only selling products, but help other people to sign up below you, and you form your own team. Imagine you form your own team, you become a leader, you learn business skills, you learn how to make money, you learn how to be successful, and you can do it in your own time from your home, and you get all the support you can. And it's not expensive to join it, but believe me, within 4 or 5 months, you'll be earning good money, and it sets you up for the rest of your life. So from me, AJ, I just want to thank everyone on the call.